Warzone Mobile Global Summit was on November 13th and 14th, which was this past Sunday and Monday, and we have some things to talk about. So first, let's start with who was invited to this exclusive event. The main people that were invited to the event were content partners. However, there were some creators that weren't invited to the event, but were still in London that weekend in order to meet with the other creators. Here's an extended list of all the people that were in London that weekend, whether it was for the event or just to meet other creators. Next, we're going to briefly talk about the order of events or what exactly happened at this very exclusive, top secret global summit. So, unfortunately, there was no live stream of the event. However, most of the attendees were tweeting throughout the weekend, which kind of allows us to paint a picture of what actually happened that weekend. A lot of the creators actually got there on Friday, and they arrived early for the event in order to just kind of hang out and meet up in person for the very first time for most of them. And honestly, this was my favorite part of the weekend as a viewer. Seeing these creators be normal people with their colleagues was just priceless. There were so many duos, friend groups, and some of my favorite bromances that we know from YouTube videos. Here were some of my favorite pictures that the creators took. Now the following day, which was a Saturday, the event kicked off with a dinner at 7 p.m. where the creators talked with the devs of Warzone Mobile. So it's at this dinner that they raised concerns with the devs if they had any, and they also made suggestions for what should be in the game in order for Warzone Mobile to be successful. I can almost guarantee you that they talked about optimization, so don't even worry about that. Sunday and Monday, which are the main days of the event, have almost no documentation because Sunday was a social media blackout day in London. But based on these tweets, we can safely conclude that the attendees were able to test out the game more and even gather gameplay for each of their channels. I saw an unverified tweet that says they probably did scavenger hunts for one of the activities on Sunday or Monday, so who knows. Of course, the weekend wouldn't be complete without Twitter drama, and that there was. It all started on Sunday, literally the first minute of Sunday at 12 a.m. You can't make this stuff up. People on Twitter were annoyed because there wasn't a scheduled live stream for the event, and people eventually figured out that there was no plan to broadcast the event the whole time. The same group of people were mad about it because they basically felt that they'd been let on. They thought the official Warzone Mobile Twitter account hyped up the event, only to leave us high and dry. I think they were also expecting this to basically be COD Next Part 2, but only for Warzone Mobile, where we'd get release dates and so on. My stance on this particular Twitter drama is simple. I think people were too quick to jump the gun, and I'll just leave it at that. There was also an alleged leak. I can't tell if he's trying to troll us or if it was an accident, but the leak basically says that multiplayer in Warzone Mobile is confirmed. The original tweet has since been deleted, but I got a screenshot. Here y'all go. I'll make a follow-up video as we get more information in the coming weeks from the creators, as well as the official Warzone Mobile account. So as I was editing this video, the Warzone Mobile release date has officially been released. The game is set to launch on May 23rd of 2023, so that's next year, and you can now officially pre-register for the game on iOS. The lowest iOS device you can use is not in fact the iPhone 8, it's actually the iPhone XS. However, things are still subject to change before the launch of the game. The game size on the App Store is also 529 megabytes, which is on the lower side. I am presuming that as they add more stuff to the game, more features and things, it's going to bump up to be a couple gigabytes. But yeah, I'm super excited about this game, and I hope to fully transition to Warzone Mobile when the game comes out, and I can't wait to grow this channel with you guys. We're gonna do fun stuff on this channel. We are 1/5 of the way to 100 subscribers, so if you like my content, consider subscribing and joining the movement of getting me to 100 subs. Once we get to that milestone, you guys can choose what we do to celebrate. Have a great day, guys.
Boy, we had a time last night. Boy, we had a time last night.